Hi Felicia, it's Reese here. Obviously this is my entry for the stage 1 of the competition. It's a smoky eyes effect. I looked at yours, and as you said, to put your own quirk on things as well. So I've made mine a bit more glittery and nice and mixed it up. So I'll show you it. If you can see that. Obviously got the black there and the brown. I had a bit of silver and white and a bit of glitter just to blend it in. So I'll now show you what I did to achieve this look. I first started off obviously with no makeup on whatsoever, and I used, this is from Avon. It's like an Avon version of Dream Matte Mousse almost, you can see that. I used that, put that on my face first because it gives a nice coating for like the rest of the foundation to stick onto. So yeah, that was my almost like my primer, but it's not this mousse foundation. So I used that. I use my good old favourite brand, which I use for most of this, which is Collection 2000 Natural Matte Foundation in Natural Beige number 3 shade. Applied that lightly over my face, over the Dream Matte Mousse, or the Avon Dream Matte Mousse, to give me, you know, a bit of colour and depth. Then on top of that, I then used again Collection 2000 Shimmer Glow Bronzer. Use that. I'm running out of that now. With just a standard, you know, Boots blusher bronzer brush, sorry, just to apply that all over. I would normally, you know, do my neck and my chest, but since, you know, this is just basically on eyes, I didn't see the need to do that. I just concentrated on my face. So yeah, that was that. Then from that, I started to move on to do the eye makeup. And I used, once again, Collection 2000. It's just this one simple little palette. There's a black, silver, and white. That's what I mainly used. So I used, once again, only surprising, but I achieved this if only using 2 brushes. That was this, what I used for my blending. And then I used a normal, oh god, I've lost it. No, here it is. Normal eyeshadow brush. Basically what I did is with this brush, I actually can't show it, it's just cracked, but it's from MAC. It's an eyeshadow little palette. It's like a kind of pearly colour almost. And I did all of my lid with that, and all up here as well. As well as under my eyebrow bone, or on my eyebrow bone should I say. And a bit at the bottom. I did that first with this brush. Then with this, I loaded up with the black. And I just gently, you know, dotted around where I wanted the black to go, which was like, obviously around there. I started from the middle of my eyelid, worked up, round, down, then to the bottom of the waterline, middle of the waterline. And then again, just dotted around it again to make the dotted line darker, and then filled it in. Once I did that, I then reverted back to this brush, and I used the white in the palette that I showed you earlier, Collection 2000 palette. I used that, and I did, like, you know, this top part of the lid, the crease, and up here on the bone, as well as, you know, the bottom. And on top of that, from that same palette again, same brush, I used silver to coat that on so it was nice. And yeah, and then I think used for here, like it looks like the same colour here. I didn't actually use white and silver. I have like this. I can find it. I can't remember what this is by. It's like a glitter eyeshadow stick. I just used that, and I just applied that, you know, up here, and on the bit of the lid. And over the top of that, applied this. It is a Miss Sporty Fabulous Eyes Shade and Define number 80 Chocolate Pencil, which is that. With that, I just, you know, did all this bit, clad it in, and using the blending brush again, just blended that all in, and I started to work like here with the black, and it all in, just bringing it down and just working it all in. I can't do it properly looking into the camera because it's backwards, but yeah, it's blending all that in, and I was happy with it. I just went over it a few more times, so it didn't look so harsh. It looked more subtle and nice, and get that. nice little look. You can't really see it properly here, but in normal mirror you can. Then after that, I went on to my eyebrows. So I used just standard, one of these brow brush eyelash things. Brushed out my eyebrows, and then using what's it called? The Rimmel London brown liquid eyeliner. I drew on the outline, coloured it in. I find liquid eyeliner gives you so much more control and more darkness to your eyebrows. Yeah, it might not look that particularly nice and that real, but I don't care because I won't really doing it properly. I'd only concentrate on the eyes. After that, I moved on to my blusher, and I used this Gosh brush and these Texture 2000 blushers. They're two different shades. One's a dark pink, one's a light pink. I applied, the dark first to give it the base for it, then the light pink over the top. But again, you can't really see it on this camera. Camera quality is a bit shit, but I did that. Then once done with that, I just quickly gave one more kind of coat with the bronzer. And then once done that, I moved on to my lips, and I used this is I don't know, it's an aloe vera vitamin E lipstick of that shade, kind of like a crimson colour almost. Applied that to my lips, and using a thin lip brush, which I've also got here, stuck now, here, I applied a small amount of kind of like pearly, glittery, clear lip gloss to the brush, and coated it on the lips. Obviously patted and blended with the brush as well, and that was the lips. And once I had done all them stages, then obviously applied the last stage, which was, I know it was optional, but I applied the wig because it looked a bit stupid, with my kind of emo boy hair with this kind of makeup style. So yeah, this is my entry for your smoky chocolate eye makeup round 1 stage with my own little twist to it. So thank you, Felicia, and I hope I get through. Hey, DJ, love the way I lose my inhibitions when you